I send greetings to all members of the Indianapolis chapter of Jack and Jill. I am Program Director Naka Bro, and I thank you for participating in our 2021 Black Family Day event. Without a doubt, we've all experienced tremendous challenges and obstacles over the last 15 months. Despite it all, the perseverance and power of our community has remained steadfast. This sentiment extends beyond the amazing Jack and Jill community we are all members of and includes our church homes, neighborhoods, schools, workplaces, and so much more. I commend each and every one of you for your contributions and commitment to your respective communities. As program director, it is my responsibility to work in concert with the program committee to develop and implement a multifaceted menu of activities that provide constructive cultural, educational, and community-serving experiences for our wonderful children and teens. Programming is at the heart of Jack and Jill, and I am proud to have served in this role for the last 4 years. Today, we celebrate our families as we come to the end of another program year. Albeit unique and somewhat distanced due to virtual events, I feel more connected than ever to our incredible mothers, fathers, teens, children, and associates within the chapter. I congratulate our 2021 graduating seniors and wish each of you nothing but success in your future endeavors. I also want to recognize the 33 children and tweens who are promoting to a new grade group at the end of this program year. We are so thrilled to watch you grow and learn within our chapter. Again, I thank each of you for joining us and would like to introduce our All-Star Grade Group Chair, Tanae Wright.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure to name the All-Stars who are promoting to the Explorers Grade Group. Spending time with these wonderful pre-K and kindergartners over the past year has been so rewarding. As our smallest Jacks and Jills, seeing their enthusiasm at the grade group activities really gives me hope for the future as I look forward to watching them grow over the next 10 plus years. The All-Stars who are promoting to the Explorers Grade Group are Jeremiah Anderson, Ava Howard, Amelia Randolph, Anderson Williams, Lena Williams, and Ava Wright. Congratulations, future All-Stars. Now, if you will allow me, I'd like to introduce our Explorers Grade Group Chair, Chelsea Overstreet.
Hello to all of our Jack and Jill families. We have 9 Explorers promoting to the Trailblazer Grade Group today, and I'm happy to celebrate this bright and energetic group. Watching these first, second, and third graders engage in their virtual activities over the last program year has been a true pleasure. They each have distinctive opinions and special talents. I can't wait for them to share these amazing gifts with the world as they continue to mature. These are the children promoting to the Trailblazer Grade Group: Aiden Darden, Covington Davis, Solani Elston, Jonah Henderson, Jada Jones, Ava Moss, Jackson Odell, Trey Overstreet, and Ajani Williams. I would like to congratulate our soon-to-be Trailblazers, and it's my honor to now introduce you to the Trailblazer Grade Group Chair, Tawana Ware.
Greetings, everyone. I'm very proud to recognize the 12 Trailblazers who will promote to the Primetime Grade Group. The 4th and 5th grade Trailblazers have been some of the most outspoken and enthusiastic children in our chapter. We learned this by reading the chat boxes during our virtual events this year. It brings me joy to see their excitement and passion, and it indicates that we are shaping the minds of future outspoken influencers and innovators. These are the children promoting to the Primetime Grade Group: Alexander Anderson, Chandler Askew, Charlie Austin III, Shelby Bible, Ethan Brownlee, Travis Darden Jr., Sasha Davis, Layla Makins, Avery Murph, Morgan Reed, Reed Shelby, and Rylan Shelby. Congratulations to these children who will join the Primetime Grade Group. Now I would like to introduce our Primetime Grade Group Chair, Delilah Morgan-Jones.
Hello, and thank you for joining us. 6 Primetimers will promote to the Apex Grade Group, and I am honored to acknowledge these tweens this afternoon. As they enter the last grade group in our chapter, the Apex teens gain more independence in their Jack and Jill participation and spend more time building important leadership skills. This is a great opportunity for the teens to explore both governance and growth opportunities in our organization while enjoying the excitement of high school. These are the children promoting to the Apex grade group: Jada Brown, Jackson Burns, Julian DeFrance, Jacob Henderson, Carrington Payne, Cole Reed. I wish nothing but the best to these future Apex teens. And on behalf of the program committee, I want to thank all of our families, not only for participating in today's Black Family Day festivities, but also for making this a wonderful program year. Have a wonderful day.
Hi, my name is Ben Bradley, and I'm a graduating senior from Carmel High School, and I'll be attending the University of Michigan to study engineering. I've been a part of Jack and Jill for 10 years, and my most memorable activity was attending Teen Leadership Conference 2 years ago. The advice that I will take with me from my dad to college is to make sure to focus on studying and my schoolwork before doing all the other extra stuff that comes with college. The thing that I appreciate the most about my mom is that she's willing to do anything and sacrifice anything in order to see me happy and see me succeed. My favorite family tradition is when we open our Christmas presents later in the afternoon after we have a big brunch. I would like to thank God and just my family for supporting me through everything that I do.
Hi, I'm Carmen Broadnax. I have been in Jack and Jill for about 12 years, I think. And the most memorable thing was probably teen conference, both years that I went. It was always really fun, and it's really nice to meet people from different chapters, and there's a lot of activities and bonding. And I would like to thank my friends in Jack and Jill. They got me out of my shell, and they made me who I am, or they helped a lot with making me who I am today. And my parents were always supporting me.
My name is Joel Costin. I'm a senior at Fishers High School. I've been in Jack and Jill for about 3 years now. My favorite memory in Jack and Jill would definitely be either TLC, where I roomed with Michael Walker, or the Coleman's pool party, which was also very fun. Something I would take with me to college from my dad would just be to think twice before I do something. And something I appreciate about my mom is definitely how hard she works and just the amount of effort she puts into my family and myself, and just how she's willing to put others before herself. Something that I would say is my favorite family tradition that we do would be watching the Polar Express on Christmas Eve, and that night opening one gift. And people I would like to thank would be God first. I'd like to thank my mom, I'd like to thank my dad, my siblings, my many cousins, my uncles and aunts, and those who really helped me with football, specifically my Uncle Rod, Mr. Terrell, Mr. Bustle, and Dr. Jermaine Ware.
My name is Austin Ezell. I'm a senior at Buff Jesuit Preparatory School. I've been in Jack and Jill for just short of a decade, starting in 2012. One of my favorite memories in Jack and Jill is kind of hard to pinpoint just one event, but I just like the acts of community service that we do. I enjoyed those, one in particular being one time where we made clothes for kids in Haiti strictly from jeans. I just like that experience because it was something I had never done before, something that was very creative, and I got to spend it a lot of time with my friends, so it made it a very fun experience for me and memorable. One piece of advice that I will take on from to college from my dad is just believing in yourself and not worrying about things you can't control, and just learning to let go of worry and let God handle all of your troubles, and just staying, keeping your head on your shoulders and trusting yourself. And one thing that I admire about my mom is her resilience. And, even when things get tough, she stays persistent, she stays level-headed and going at her work. And I really admire that. The people who I thank the firstly are my family, obviously my closest family, my sister, my mom, my dad, just for being a great support system and always being there for me. And I'd also like to thank a lot of my friends because Jack and Jill has given me some of my closest friendships, and they made Jack and Jill for me more fun. They made it even more fun. And lastly, I thank God just for all the blessings and all the opportunities He's bestowed upon me along my life and just especially my years in Jack and Jill. So thank you.
Hi, my name's Aria Gonzalez and I go to Carmel High School. I've been in Jack and Jill for about 12 years and my most memorable moments include volunteering at Gleaner's Food Bank and performing with Shelby, Cindy, and Ari at a Black Family Day celebration. Some advice I'll take from my dad to college is to develop good study habits from the jump when I arrive, and what I appreciate most about my mom is her unconditional support. My favorite family tradition is pizza nights where we'll sometimes play games or watch movies, and I would like to thank my parents and Jack and Jill for contributing to the person who I am today. Thank you.
Hello, I am Jasmine Jefferson. I am currently a senior at North Central High School, and upon graduation, I plan to attend Clark Atlanta University. I have been a member of Jack and Jill for 12 years. And my most memorable moment from those years was my first teen conference I was able to attend at Loyola University in Chicago. The advice that I will take with me to college from my dad is to not be distracted by all the fun that I'm going to have in college and to focus on my grades first. What I appreciate most about my mom is how selfless she is for those around her. My favorite family traditions are the trips we take to South Carolina on breaks and holidays to visit my grandparents and cousins in my hometown of Belton. I would like to thank my wonderful parents, Dadrick and Tamika Jefferson, for always pushing me to do my very best in whatever I do. I would also like to thank my older sister Faith for being an amazing example, a listening ear, and my best friend. I would also like to thank the mothers of the Indianapolis chapter of Jack and Jill for being amazing examples of what successful Black women can be. And lastly, I would like to thank my e-board for having such a successful year and allowing me to be the best teen vice president that I can be for this chapter.
Hi, my name is Michael Walker. I go to Carmel High School. I have had 4 years in Jack and Jill. My most memorable moment in Jack and Jill would probably be the conference after my sophomore year. More specifically, I was in the skit. The advice I'll bring with me from my uncles and grandfather at college, just stay true to yourself, be yourself, and then you'll be true in whatever you do, as long as you are secure in your actions and secure in yourself when you do things, you'll succeed. So that's probably what I've taken from them the most. What do you appreciate most about your mom? There's nothing I don't appreciate about my mother. It's always been me and her for as long as I can remember. So just having her is I will always appreciate her and what she's done for me and what she will do for me in the future. That's just my mom. That's us. We're always together. That's my road dog. There's nothing I do not appreciate about my mother. Favorite family tradition, that would probably be watching Alabama bowl games with my family. Always excited. My mom screaming, my grandma screaming. Just watching those games and the excitement of those games, and obviously when they win, it's a lot better. But yeah, I roll tide. There's nothing more I can. Who would you like to thank? I'd like to thank Jack and Jill as a whole, the mothers of Jack and Jill. Just helping me through this high school process. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shelby Lindsay. I am a senior at Park Charter School, and I've been in Jack and Jill for 13 years. My most memorable moment in Jack and Jill was winning the step competition in the 2019 Teen Leadership Conference. Advice I would bring with me to college from my dad is that things come to those who wait, but only the things left by the ones who hustle. The thing I appreciate most about my mom is that she'll always be there no matter what. My favorite family tradition is our Christmas scavenger hunt, where they hide gifts around the house and we look for them. I would first like to thank God for always watching over me and protecting me. I'd also like to thank my parents for always having my back. I would like to thank my older sister Ayana for being my personal Uber driver. I would like to thank my little sister Jaden for not killing me yet. I also like to thank my grandparents for giving me money from report cards. And lastly, I would like to thank my Jack and Jill family for being my village.
My name is J&J Williams, and I attend Carmel High School, and I'm the class of 2021. One of the most memorable moments of Jack and Jill is when we went to the college and we stayed in the dorms. It was for TLC. That was really fun. Some advice from my dad that I would bring with me to college is to always focus on the big picture and to get the work done and then play later. Something I appreciate about my mom is she always kept me focused through the school year, and she always pushed me harder in my sports and in my academics. One family tradition that a lot of families probably do this, but like it's special to us is Christmas pictures, because they were fun, but sometimes they were painful. And I remember most of the pictures that we took. And who would I like to thank? I would like to thank my grandparents, my grandma and grandpa, because they gave me a lot of good moments in my life.
Hi, my name is Sydney Williams, and I attend University High School of Indiana. I have been active in Jack and Jill for 15 years. One of my most memorable moments in Jack and Jill is attending my first team leadership conference. I had so much fun, and I had the opportunity to meet new people and learn new ways to develop my leadership skills. Some advice from my dad that I will definitely bring with me to college is do not put all your eggs in one basket and always be yourself. Never try to be anybody else. What I appreciate about my mom is her strength. My mom is a very brutally honest, intelligent, beautiful, and resilient woman. And I appreciate that because it shows me what a successful, strong Black woman truly looks like. My favorite family tradition is when my brother would blast Christmas music at 7 a.m. on Christmas morning, and when we would eat Christmas dinner with my family and my best friend's family. I would like to thank a lot of people because so many people contributed to my success and where I am today. I want to first thank my parents, my aunt, and my grandmother for all of their sacrifices and hard work because without them, I don't know where I would be. And there is not enough time in the world to tell you how much I love and appreciate you. I want to also thank my brother and my best friend Shelby for always keeping me sane and my spirits high. Thank you.